Welcome back to my YouTube channel. And for today's video, mga ka-chers, I am going to share to you the different important documents that you must prepare in order for you to get hired in an international school, public school, or even in a language center in Vietnam. Is there a way for you to get hired easily? Is there a shortcut for that? Yes, there is. And that's what I am going to share to you. So please stay tuned in. Don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell for more updates. Number 1, complete documents. So in our first step, I mentioned that you must have all those documents because some of the company requires you to bring those documents in order for you to have the TRC or the temporary residence card for you to stay in Vietnam legally. And another one, you must be a degree holder. Some of the schools don't require, even if the teacher isn't a graduate of education. However, if it's an international school and you are aiming for an international school, you must be an educator. The next one, you must have a TESOL. You can choose either of this, a TELF or TESOL. Either of those, it's fine. And some of the school, especially if their school it's a Japanese school, they requires you to have a TOEIC. But most of the school, if you have an IELTS, that will be a very advantage of you, because if you got a really high band, everyone would like you to be a part of their language centers of their schools. Because in Vietnam, they think that if you have a high band in IELTS, you are very good in English. That's why sometimes it became the basis if you are a really good teacher or not. If you can have or you can avail an IELTS, that's much better for you. Number 4, experiences from your origin country. So to wherever or which country you're from, it's very important to have an experience. Here in Saigon, they require the teacher to have at least 2 years experience. But some of the teachers who don't have an experience, you can still apply in a language center, in a kindergarten, or in elementary school. But if you are aiming for an international school, you must have at least 2 years of experience in teaching. And they will think that you are already an expert in that field. So they will choose you over the other candidates. Number 5, join the expat groups or different pages in Facebook. Because in there, you can see the different hirings and you can have the chance to talk with a different agent who can help you to have a job in Vietnam. It's very easy and a shortcut way for you to have someone to talk with when it comes to job offers in Vietnam. There are many agents that you can see in the different pages in the expat of Vietnam, or Vietnam English teachers, expat in Vietnam, Filipino teachers in Vietnam. There are lots. In my first video, in the step 1, you will see the different pages in there. So you can refer to that video. By joining that page, it will be easy for you to find a job or a job hiring here in Vietnam. The last one is the most important one. It's the easiest way for you to get hired, wherein sometimes there's no need for you to prepare all the documents. All you have to do is just to travel here in Vietnam. And when you came here, as long as you have some of your documents, you can present it to them, you will be 100% sure be hired. Or this way, you can be sure that you have a job when you arrive in Vietnam. Some company may even give you a free ticket going to Vietnam if they like you. Some company will give a high salary. It is very important that you know someone in Vietnam, because through referral, it will be easy for you to find a job, because through referral, you will be assured that you will really have a job here in Vietnam. Once you arrive, you have the job. And if the one who referred to you is an excellent teacher, there is a big possibility that the school you are applying to will give you a free ticket going to Vietnam. Some of them may even give you a fee or a money, an advance cash, for you to process all the papers that you'll be needing before you travel in Vietnam. Or some of them may give you a high salary because the one who referred you is a good teacher. That's why it's very important that you know someone in Vietnam, and that is the easiest way for you to be sure that you will have a job once you enter Vietnam. And that's all for today's video, mga ka-chair. I hope you learned something. Always remember that everything starts from scratch. Even I start from scratch. But it's alright as long as you are picturing yourself to be better after some times. See you again for our next video, mga ka-cheers. Tambiat!